Hi there, students. Virtue signalling. Okay, this is a noun. You could use a verb to virtue signal. He is virtue signalling. Okay, this is to express publicly opinions. Opinions that are acceptable, that are socially acceptable. To make yourself look good. To make statements or do things that make you acceptable, and this particularly happens on social media or with politicians. So somebody who's denouncing all of this traffic on the road and how the people have lost the habit of walking, and how we are polluting our world with CO2, and how this use of fossil fuels is totally unacceptable. And then you find they actually drive a gas-guzzling 4x4. That's virtue signalling. It's a popular modern habit, where you indicate that you follow this cause, you support this cause, because that makes you cool. It's the right thing to do, that people think you're good, not because you believe in it, not because you believe it's bad or it's good, but because it's going to make you popular. Okay, and this is particularly in the context of politics or issues about social justice. And you express a particular opinion, or you do a particular thing to make yourself look good, is to assume a moral posture, to be to get on your high horse and be more moral than everyone else. It's talking about moralizing, telling other people what they should be doing without actually doing it yourself. So they're talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk. It's posing as caring about something that you really don't care about. You're not interested in at all. So this is acting as if you're virtuous. This is seeming to be virtuous. This is making comments on your social media page about how you really care about this and that, and people are going to like you. This is insisting you know what is right, and you actually don't really care about this at all. Let's see. If to volunteer to do work for the community, to volunteer free work, you sing your own praises, and you sneer at everybody else because they're not helping. This is virtue signalling. They're telling everyone how wonderful they are, but in fact they're only doing this to look good. This is aligning yourself with popular moral values, with popular positions. So I don't know, for example, that if you started to say terrible things about Russia in Europe, this would be you are aligning yourself with the poor Ukrainians. But I think virtue signaling in Russia would be saying how the Russian motherland is protecting people from the Ukraine. But in both cases, the people don't really care about it, and this is it. I think greenwashing, where companies advertise how green and acceptable they are, but they're not. For example, the idea of oil companies using the idea of being green. I don't see how an oil company can be green. It can be less harmful to the than it used to be, but I don't think it can be green. So this is greenwashing, or perhaps the idea of grandstanding, taking a political posture that appeals to people, that people think makes you look good, but in fact you don't really believe in this at all. Public expression of sentiments that to indicate your good character, your social conscience, your moral correctness, yeah, where you really don't care about this at all, or perhaps even you can say things you hate by virtue signaling, yeah. The crime of shoplifting is absolutely terrible. How people can steal things from shops, I don't know. But this is somebody who's been shoplifting all their life. That's virtue signaling. Yeah, conspicuously displaying your awareness of political or social or racial issues without actually doing anything about it, without actually taking action. So, virtue signaling, formality. I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, but I think you could probably use it anywhere. And you're signaling to everyone around your virtue. So, virtue signaling.